Hey, 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 y'all. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Shonda. I'm with From Dust to Beauty Designs. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Y'all, I'm coming at you from Georgia, Northwest Georgia to be exact. We had some good weather today. Although, I'm going to say, we cannot stop being so windy down here. Why the heck is it so windy? I mean, I'm in Georgia. What's up? What's up? Y'all, when y'all are hopping on, please make sure to go and follow the page if you're not doing so already. There has been some that I have sent out invites to. Make sure if I do send out that invite to you guys, that just means that you have come on the page and like something, so therefore it sends an invite. Make sure to go from that invite and follow the page. Hello, best good friend Michelle. Hey, Vicky. Y'all, if you're seeing this live button right here, what's up? I'm live in the charge right here. Make sure to comment where you're watching from. Oh, look at Jim watching. Jim, I thought you were busy. I thought you were busy. Barb, hey, friend. I want to thank you for, it's really hard for me. Kathy set up the meal thing, and it's hard for me to accept help, but I've had several people that's asked me if they could do anything for when I had my surgery. And so my good friend Kathy set up this meal thing so that I have several people wanting to do things on the same day, and it was stressing me out. And so I never want to take away people's blessings. I always like to do that for others, and I know that it would take away my blessing if I did it, and though it's hard for me, so hard for me to accept, I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. So I will be sending out thank you notes for all those who have given. You guys mean the world to me, and I thank each and every one of y'all. I have missed some comments, been on my soapbox like always. Hey Pam, hey Cindy, Jim from upstairs. Y'all, and if you don't mind, please hit the heart button and dust this out. That just means to hit the arrow button. Take it out to Never Never Land, to all your family, friends, and your enemies. I am so sorry if I have missed your comments. I will go back through and read them. Coraline, I thought that you were in that group text. I don't know why. I'll send you a message, my friend. I will send you a message. Hey, Debbie. Hello, Lori. Jim said they're trying to save from his cooking. You know, he can't cook to save his daggum life. How's a fireman not know how to cook? How's a fireman not know how to cook? Debbie, I am having, Barb, I love you too, and I appreciate you. I so appreciate you. You are precious. I still can't wait till you come to Bremen to see your man where he works. I know he don't come here often, but listen, bedroom right here waiting. It's waiting. And we're going to try to come to Seattle next year. So I am going to hook up with you, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. So somebody asked what surgery. I'm having a hysterectomy. Listen, I am an open book. I know some people are like, I think I read somewhere if you share too much, something's wrong with you. Really? Something's wrong with me? Go figure. I don't care. You think of me what you will. But I'm having a hysterectomy. They found, the C up in the uterus. So not bad. We've caught it early. So let's not get wild. We've caught it early, and we are all hoping and praying that when they go in there and snatch this sucker out, that that's it. That's what I'm believing. So that's what we're going to do. But that's it. That's what's going on. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Vicky. Yeah, Renee, you caught me live, girl. What's up? What's up? Lori, so I've had several people say they couldn't see it. It's on my VIP page. She put it on my VIP page. And then I spoke with Erin, and Erin is so great. We help each other out when we're in need, on each other's pages. So y'all might see her pop on here to help a sister out with her algorithms. But it's on the Craft and the Laughing page too. But it is in my VIP page. I could post it on here. I guess it's really hard for me. Like, it's stressing me out. Like, I feel heart palpitations even talking about it, because it's hard. Y'all probably know, it's hard. It's hard. Pam, that's right, girl. Hey, Melissa. Pam, God's got me, and I know that. Like, these knees are worn out. They are worn out. From October to now, I knew something was wrong. These knees they tired, girl. They tired from being on them. I'm just telling you. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, it's April the 4th. It's April the 4th. Melanie. Hey, my friend. How are you? Yeah, Jim said to explain my silly shirt. Y'all notice it's spelled D-A-M. We went to the Hoover Dam. And, of course, if y'all have not, you've seen the movie with Chevy Chase going through the dam, like, where's my damn bait and all this, and he's talking about the Hoover Dam. So I thought, I mean, it's cute. Y'all know I don't really like sassy shirts, but this is like the sassiest I'll get. I mean, you're not going to see me busting out with no cuss words on my shirt and that like that. That's stressful. I will not. I will not. Melanie, I have been well. I have been well. Thank you, Cindy. Listen, prayers are the best. That is why, that is the biggest thing. Please, that's the biggest thing. Yeah. Melanie, you've been good? Oh, good. I'm fine. You know what? I've been having issues with old Mother Nature, So we got the C up in the uterus a little bit. And so we're going to snatch her. We're about to snatch her. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So anyway, oh my gosh, Cindy, I had been there before, but Jim had not. So what was cool though is seeing it with him and the sheer, even though I've only been there twice, I'm sorry, I was there as a kid too. You see things in different phases of your life, right? So I saw it as a kid, I saw it as a 17-year-old, and then I saw it as a menopausal crazy woman. And when you see things through different eyes, even though they're the same eyes, in those different ages, you see different things. So it's cool. I say if you've gone and seen things, go back and see it again as, in different phases. Dee Dee, girl, I've been praying for you. I have been praying. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Beverly. Hey, girl. What's she doing? My neighbor friend. Oh my gosh, Renee, I'm so sorry. Hey, Dorothy. Y'all, we're going to do a cute little project tonight. I got to get busy because I got to do a lot of paint. I'll talk while I paint. Oh, Carol. I will be praying for you. Here, I got to write it down. I'm so sorry, friend. Goodness gracious. And we're going to do Dee Dee. Goodness gracious, man. I'm so sorry. Coraline, you know what? I feel like, when I worked oncology, I've said this before, but the positive patients, though, again, there's only so much the positivity will take you. But I will say that it helped. It helped to really, as positive as you can. I know that's hard when you're sick and you're going through it, you have battled it. So, you know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? Jim and I were just talking about positivity and negativity today. Jim, you still watching? Put your listening ears on. For every negative I make, Jim give me 3 positives. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Wait, are y'all saying that to me or y'all? Because listen, we need to be praying for our friend Carol too. Right? Oh, Karina, I know, girl. That's right, Lori. That's right. So, anyway, let's get busy, y'all, and I'll talk while I'm painting. We're going to do the carrot leaner tonight. There is still time to get this for Easter, okay? So, I wouldn't wait too much longer, but I did put a link in the description. Let me really quick do this. I keep forgetting to do this. Copy link. And the link is in the description. So, if you go and click on that, it will take you to a cart link that's going to be using everything that I'm using tonight. Now, you can add to and take away in that cart link, and it's very easy. I like it because it just takes you to the page, so if you want to look at some other stuff. But, again, you have time to get this before Easter if you go ahead and get on it. So, what this is it's a whole kit. It's called the Carrot Leaner Bundle. So, it comes with your transfer that you can use on other things. No, remember I said, and my friend Kim said, girl, you're going to have to use the E again. Or no, she said, never mind. She said the transfer was, anyway, here it is. You're going to have to use the E right here, over here. This is actually called Welcome to Our Burrow. This can be purchased separately if you didn't want the carrot leaner and you wanted to do your own, or you do your own leaners. This is a really good leaner transfer. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Right, Coraline? Y'all, and don't worry about it, I call her Coraline. Her name's Claudine. It's a big, long story. It's a funny story, but it's a big, long story. Y'all, it also comes with these little pads. put those in there. I don't love them. I know. It'll be all right, though. I don't love them. Sally, you and a kid, girl. You and a kid, he's the best physician around. Y'all, it comes in this nifty little box, okay? Nifty little box that you might want to use in another craft, okay? Jim just talked to me about my cardboard hoard down here, so I won't be keeping it. But y'all can, because y'all aren't married to Jim. Jim, I hope you're watching tonight, because I am on you. Do you hear me? Y'all, Jim don't get to watch often. Lane or girl... Carolina, you know that southern accent. It's a laner. A laner. It's gonna lane. Lane. Hey, Darlene. How are you, friend? Oh, gosh, Vicki, at 20. Golly, that's rough. At least I've already gone through menopause. You know what I mean? So I don't have to deal with that. Okay, so here's what happens. These are really cool. They're like little puzzle pieces. And I guess I will use these. I don't know. I kind of like... So that's what they're for. I'm going to try them. Okay, I felt the eyes. I felt the eyes judging. So it's basically, it's a really cool little puzzle piece. That's right. That's right. Need a plan, you know. Howdy doody, gal. And then, hold on, let's turn this little booger over. It creates a little laner, y'all. Okay? It creates a little laner that you can lean against. Whew, whatever you need. See? Really cool. So, let's get to painting. We're going to paint, of course, the top green. And the rest of it, I'm going to paint orange. I am using... Now, hold on. Let me grab a little tissue. I thought I brought one over. We are going to be using Waverly Chalk Paint. Hey, I know, Michelle, isn't it cute? I love it. I love the leaners. You know that one we did was cute? We did a, some of my friends did a, well, actually, me and Kathy and Michelle did the Nutcracker leaner. And so I'm loving that Chalkator is coming out with some bigger pieces like this, some leaner kind of thing. I love that. I think it's so cool. Karina, you're not kidding. He is in the business, and he's in the business of miracles, and you know, he's in the business. And so I'm gonna lean on him. Lord knows I can lean on me. Lord knows I lean on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's up there talking to me, talking about, oh girl, I'm so tired. My shoulder hurts from you leaning. Y'all, I am going to, oh, isn't that pretty? Y'all, I love this. And that little lamb. Oh, I love that little lamb. Y'all, I've been working in my Etsy shop. I've been finally working in it. And so this one's in my shop. If you guys want to look at some of the finished products, I am actually going to start putting some of my chalk stuff, finished stuff in there. And if you're interested though in some of that, you can message me as well. We can do different stuff, you know what I mean? But it is easier through the Etsy shop. But it's just from Dusty Beauty Designs on Etsy. Oh, Michelle, do you need mine? I mean, you need mine. You talking about that? I'll send it to you, girl. I'll send it to you. I know, Karina, and that right there means the world. The prayers. Y'all, I'm going to use some of our chalk paste to paint the top, okay? And this is just called Meadow. This is just your standard green color. I'm going to water it down pretty good. I actually just put enough water in here to make it normal. My normal, you know, Greek yogurt type. Consistent. I've been having some problems swallowing. I don't know what it is. Sally, she did cut some. It's really tight curled right now. I put that new, have y'all heard of the Wow products on TikTok shop? I bought them and they're amazing. But whew, she shrunk. I mean, she's long. And she said, so no, I kind of got it tucked in there, you know. I kind of got it tucked. She's wild. But no. Hey, Jana, how are you, my friend? That's right. He knows. I know, Jana. Jim told me, he's like, Shonda, you better go ahead and describe your shirt. You know, it's from the Hoover Dam. It's just funny. It's cute. Okay, y'all. So what I'm going to do is I am dipping my paintbrush in some water. And this is distilled water. You do not want to use regular water, okay, especially out of our faucets. Not around here, you don't anyway. You'll grow hypocreepals up in your paste, okay? If you got paste jars, you'll grow some hypocreepals in them. I'm just going to tell you now. So, what I like to do is use distilled, okay? That's what we suggest here at Chocateur. Use some distilled water in it, and that way you don't grow hypocreepals. How do I know? I did it. You know, I'm the girl from the show me state. Show me, and I don't believe you. Right, Jan, our waters. I mean, I told Jim, I said, we're going to have to get a whole system water thing, because we're washing our entire big organ, which is our skin, with this water. Smells just like bleach. Yeah, Sally, I love it. I do. I love it. It's really easy on it. You know, yeah, I do. Okay, let's get busy, y'all. All right, so all I did was put some water and kind of made my paste a little thinner. And we're just going to get to painting. Now, I am not ever concerned. Everybody's preference is different when they are painting. So there are some projects that I paint and I want a solid, right? I want it to be solid. I don't want you to see anything through it. But when I'm doing something like this, for instance, the background is a brown, right? The background is this brown pressed kind of wood. So it's going to kind of show through, but leaves and things like that are nature. That's nature. So I don't really care if it shows through. I'm fine with that. I don't think I'm going to put on another coat. We're going to see after I dry it. And I'm only trying to do the top. I'm not trying to do the sides. Pam, my mama has well water, and I wish we did. I so wish we did. Kelly, you're not a kidding. I mean, you know, we got to learn from our mistakes. Lord knows we do. Sometimes. No, Suzanne, so, I mean, no, because it's going to leave that top. So here's your top. I mean, I guess it could be. We don't have the pieces for it, but, I mean, I guess, I don't know what else you would put up there, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you could put maybe a bunny head. You know, I had thought about making this a bunny head, but then I was like, oh, Shonda, why do you get so wild? Why can't you just... This brain gets so bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bored brain. Y'all got bored brains? Hey, Sandy, how are you, girlfriend? Yeah, my mama has well water, and I love going over her house and smelling it. Smelling it. You can tell my water smells like clear bleach. I love drinking her well water. So what she did, when my daddy got sick, they had to, because he had a bag, they needed more water then, and she had to do a lot of washing, and their well was getting pretty, we had a lot of drought kind of weather at the time, and so they went ahead and put water. They put county water in for them because of my dad, and so she doesn't love it, but she does bathe in it. And she's like, I'd rather bathe in the other. But they did keep the well hooked up to her refrigerator, so she still has well water coming through her refrigerator, which is great, you know, for her drink, for her water. So that's great. And then we have a filter on ours, but dadgummit, I don't love it. Jim has got no sense. Jim says, as long as this is not one of those egg-laying bunnies. Hey, Jana, I will say, though, you know, what church taught us was a lot of the different, you know, pagan rituals and things, if you would. And some of the things I look back on, and I'm like, oh, okay, that teaching was, yeah, that was spot on, because, you know, this was like a fertility, you know, some kind of fertility god or something. I don't know. It's silly. But you know what we're not going to do? We're not going to just read into it and be wild with it. It's not like we're worshiping this bunny. And if you are, I mean, you can message me. We can talk. Girl, if you worshiping the bunny that lays eggs, phone a friend. Phone a friend. I got you. I got you. Really, Kelly, it's awful. Jada, right, girl? I always say, you know, like the Christmas tree and the upside down heart. Every time I see it upside down heart, I'm like, oh, that's a booty. It's hard sometimes to you know what I'm saying? When you taught some things as children, it's hard to it's hard, y'all. It's hard. Okay. I gotta hold this up because I want to make sure that I get everything. And listen, I'm going across the top. I'm okay with that because the top, I'm actually going to use some, I've got some greens over here, some greenery that I'm going to try to use it on here. We're going to see how I like it. Okay. So here's what we got. Just a little green top. Kind of looks a little bit like the wacky weed, but it'll be all right. Okay. All right. Maybe. I mean, this bunny might be a really funny bunny, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, if he likes the wacky weed, I don't know. Let's sit this over here, y'all. Let's sit that there, and let's get our next piece out, and we're going to do him orange. Hey, Kim, how are you, girlfriend? Thank you, Crystal. You know this is wild. Jada, we can't help it, girl. It becomes reality. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you hear it from the ones who matter the most to you. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, okay. All right. I hear you. I'm listening. Oh my gosh, Jim. Stop. Some people like the things. Right, Steph? A little wacky weed, girl. That bunny's wild. Good, Kim. Yes, I hadn't seen you forever, my friend. Well, Lori, but go and research where it came from. Go research, girl. I know, that's what I'm saying. Some of the things they taught us were really off base, but then some of the things was spot on. Spot on. I know. Some of it we were like, oh, Lord, that was real? Okay, girl. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? All right, let me get another little tray right here. It's just easier for me to use trays. Oh, I hear Jim up there. He's wild tonight, y'all. He's wild. So we got a lot done today. I don't know what y'all do today. I emptied a whole storage building. Got a lot to do, you know, before I'm down for the count for a minute. Jen, I'm going to have to call you, friend. I just realized that I hadn't told you. So I will call you this week and fill you in on my life again. Y'all, Jana was still very dear to me, but we were best friends, like sisters growing up. When I first moved to Georgia, she was the first person that I met at our church. Her daddy was our minister. We like to call him our minister. And so yes, we were inseparable for years and years and years until life took us different places, different roads, but we still try to, still try to keep up with each other, even if it's through Facebook or whatever. But she did call me the other day, and it was nice to catch up, and so I'm going to have to call her back and finish catching up. I'll call you, Jana, I promise. Yes, Sandy, I will. Hey, Rosemary, how are you, girlfriend? Hey, Kelly, thank you, girl. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, girl from Georgia. Girl, how's Oklahoma treating you? How's y'all's weather over there, y'all? Y'all's windy weather worries me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, Lord, I got a safe room right here for y'all to get in. That storm, whoo, a little scary. Crystal, I'm having surgery. Nope, not stopping crafting. No, never. I don't think I could. I don't think my brain would let me. I love crafting too much. Nope, I've been crafting my entire life, so no. But I'm having surgery on April the 4th. So I will be down for a little while, but God, you can't keep this down. This right here will pop up on you. Oh my gosh, Kelly, I love it. So I love the Dr. Pepper ones. I can't stand Peeps. And I love marshmallows, but I can't stand the Peeps. But I do love the Dr. Pepper ones. I love Dr. Pepper. And they really do taste like it. And then I loved but the wild berry also wasn't bad. Jim didn't like any of them, but oh my gosh, was he amazing? Lori, he's so funny. Right. Yeah, okay. So here is my one little part. And then we're going to do the bottom. Hold on. The bottom down here. And then, so I'm going to only do to the base of this, and the bottom I'm going to just still keep the brown because that's kind of like your dirt. And I did see on our website, and I like the idea, I couldn't really tell, but I was looking at the website the other day, and I noticed they did something down here. I don't know what it is, but it kind of makes it look like dirt. I'm going to try to use some just brown paper. I will try to use some brown paper. Really, Karina? You know, that's right. That's right. That's funny. Yes, Kelly, I did get the results. I did. And, you know, they wasn't the results I wanted. You know what I'm saying? They're not the results I wanted. But it's going to be all right. And so I'm having the hysterectomy April the 4th. They're getting her out. They're not tearing around. They said, let's get her out. Let's go. And then, of course, they'll check further parameters to make sure that, you know, nothing has spread or nothing like that. So, okay. Oh, Crystal. So here's what I love about our monthly clubs. It's not, you can do them anytime you want. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be there. And I love that I have really learned how to reconstitute or rejuvenate, whatever the word you want to use. Use a big fancy one if you're going to use one. But whatever word you want to use is when you, to get your pace right, girl, to get it right, you know, to get it back right again. So I have learned some little tips and tricks. So if you guys ever, I'm not going to say it on the page because somebody be holding me to it. And then somebody will comment on it. Girl, I did what you said. It didn't work. Now and ruined some stuff. And you, so message me. If you've got a jar of paste that is hardened, message me. I got you. I literally ran across, I didn't realize, I had them in the back of the drawer, a couple of jars that were hard as a rock. I'm going to show y'all one right now. I'm going to show y'all one. I didn't have no watermelon Peeps, I don't think. That's okay, Kelly. Thank you, friend. I appreciate your prayers. Oh, Lord, that's funny. Yes, Rosemary. Yes, good. That's right. The rest of the results need to be good. That's right. And I'm believing it too. I'm believing that it's all just right there in that one area and it's all going to be okay. So, let me tell y'all. This, hold on. So, here's what I had to do. This was hard as a brick. I couldn't even, literally it was hard as a brick. And now you see it. It's not hard as a brick anymore. Okay, so if you have one that's hard as a brick, message me. I'm not going to tell you how I did it. Don't even try to ask. I'm not telling you. Not right here anyway, not in the public forum. But message me and I will tell you. I'll tell you my secrets. I'll tell you. Oh, I haven't had that. And I love watermelon. Like, y'all, I love the watermelon sugar-free, what's it called? The daggum energy drink that's terrible for you. So I have quit drinking them now. And I've really I have almost cut all sugars out of my diet. It's been wild. Just because, you know, listen, do your research. I'm just saying, do your research. If you get the big C, do your research. Okay, let me put those in there. And then I'm going to grab another brush and we're going to do the bottom in the brown. And I'm just going to use some, how How are you, Antoinette? Hey, Rita. How are you, friend? I'm just going to do this in brown. I'm just going to set some over here. This is just burnt umber. I'm also going to use it a little bit on my carrot bottom, just for some dimension. You know how a carrot has some brown on it. So I'm going to put a little dimension on the carrot itself. We're going to put a little dimension. Hey, Terry. How are you, my friend? Wait, I have been checking my pace. I didn't get her 2 weeks at work. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I love that. That's funny, Crystal. Listen, that's the best way. How are you? Coraline, that's why. That's right. That's right. Oh, gosh, Jana. I love you, girlfriend. Have a great day at church tomorrow. Hope y'all sing y'all's hearts out. Worship, worship, worship. Oh, thank you, Rita. This one is available in my store. It's in my Etsy store. But yes, Claudine, Cancer does. It loves sugar. So we are, I have been doing well. I have cheated a couple of times just because my body is so addicted to sugars. That honestly, I'm not in the mood to feel like crap on top of the worry that I've already had. So I'm slowly but surely, but you know what? I'm proud of myself because it's the biggest addiction out there. It's the worst addiction, I think. I shouldn't say that because I haven't had any others, but that I've heard it's the most addictive thing out there. So, Karina, I told him all about y'all. I'm hoping that when we get to California, we definitely get together. I would love that. But I've told him all about y'all. So that is so sweet for you to offer that. I love that. Antoinette, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Listen, fair to middling, fair to middling. Okay, so let's get this dried. Okay, let me get my other little pieces of the chill. I'm not so worried about the green one right well. I still got to do my transfer, so I mean, we're still going to have to get it dry. Let's get these dry. Kelly, no, girl, no. I have, Jim's like, where did that go? What was it the other day? Something, he goes, where's something? And I was like, I don't know, I threw it away. Because I had to. I would eat it. It was a box. Oh, it was the rest of the Girl Scout cookies. They're awful for me anyway. Oh, thank you, Karina. Yes, Sherry. Thank you, friend. Oh, Terry, you know, craziness. Girl, craziness. Yeah, craziness. I'm having the hysterectomy. Yeah, darling, that was when I was first worried about it. You know what I mean? When you first get diagnosed, when they say the big C to you, you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's not a worry. It's more of a, okay, what's this mean for me? Where am I going from here? What am I going to do? I worked oncology for a long time. I worked OBGYN. Like, sometimes you know things that's not good. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's some things you kind of wish you didn't know. So, anyway, with that said, I don't think I really worry. I'm not really a worrier, but I hash out every scenario there could be. And it exhausts you. It exhausts me. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Hey, thank you, Tina, for dusting it out. Hey, Miss Janet. Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, we caught it early. So I'm honestly, that part of it I'm not really worried about. It's really everything else that comes along with it. The, you know, missing work, being down. You know, that's more probably on my mind more than anything. And 91, darling. Yeah, I know. And listen, I love all y'all telling me, you know, giving me some tips and tricks. I know a lot's changed. Like, this will be laparoscopically done, even though it's a complete hysterectomy, which I'm great with. I know healing will be better. Hey, Virginia. Yes, Terry, unfortunately, girl. Unfortunately. But it's okay. It's caught early. It's uterine, and it was caught very early. So it's all good. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Yes. So, yes, I've had some people reach out to me and give me some great tips and tricks. that have gone through it. You know, more, and two of my very dear friends here locally, they have both gone through it within the last year. And even though theirs were partial, it's still, you know, I mean, you're healing the same. They're both laparoscopically done. So, oh, the worst, Kelly. You ain't kidding. I agree, Kelly. I agree. And again, it's the everything else is around it that kind of get on my nerves and kind of are in my mind more so than the C word itself or the surgery even. That doesn't scare me. That don't worry me. It's everything else. Like I said. Missing work. You know, going to the bathroom, wiping your booty. It's all that. Oh, darling, you sound like my poor little C-section that I had when I was so young. Hey, Julie. Hey, girlfriend. What'd y'all do this weekend? What'd y'all do? Did y'all have a good weekend? Was hubby off? Okay, let me grab this little part. These two are dry, okay? They are dry. And I'm not going to put the brown on them until after I have, maybe I'll do the brown. I'm going to do the brown next. But then we're going to do our transfer on it. Karina, girl, that's the worst. Yeah, Crystal. I don't think so. I think we're good. I really do. I don't really think I'll have to do anything else. I think we're good. Okay. And y'all know I hate talking about it, but I also hate ignoring y'all's questions about it. I know that I've told it on here, so Sandy, yes. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, hubby's not off. You did need a break, Julie. I'm glad you got it. Oh, my gosh. Claudine, I don't blame you, girl. I'm so glad you got to see your baby boy that graduate. I love it, y'all. Claudine's son just graduated from, is it Army Reserves Basic Training? I believe that's what it was. It was in 2005. Oh, thank you, Lori. Well, you know you can always message me. Oh, Dee, thank you, girl. Best thing ever. So, see, that's what everybody keeps telling me, too. Even Julie on here, I work with her, and she's a dear friend of mine. She even said, girl, it's the best thing that ever happened. So, right, Crystal, you ain't kidding. Yeah, see, Julie says best thing she ever had. Okay, it was. Army Reserves. So proud of him. Y'all, I'm always proud of some, listen, I'm proud of our military. My husband and son both Air Force, my nephew's Air Force, long line in my family of military, so I'm very, very proud of them all. Okay, y'all, I kind of like what this did, and it's because I did some heavier, I like that, because I'm going to use some greenery. I'm going to use some Temu. This is from Temu. I like to pick up some of these ferns from Temu. Now, I will tell you, if you do get them, some of the fronds come off. So I've just learned to kind of pull on them, and if they come off, I just put a little dab of super glue in there. But for the most part, y'all, they're pretty good. They're pretty good, and they're cheap, but they're really, you know, honestly, they look really good. I'm not kidding you. I've got some very expensive things, and then I've got these, and for the price, they're really good. Sandy, I know you would, girl. Julie, no, this is a, girl, it's a carrot leaner. I said it kind of looked like wacky weed. A little bit like wacky weed, but it's not. It's a carrot leaner. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do with the brown on here. I just kind of want to put some, it's just some little, you know, like I said, how a carrot has some little streaks. You know what I'm saying? Like some little brown streaks. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to kind of dry brush some streaks. Late 20s, it was great. What about it? Right? I mean, so many people that had to do it so early on. It's terrible. I've never had any issues. I've never had any issues with that. So I'm lucky and blessed. Okay. think about this? Do the browns, they're going to go up and down. Up and down. Browns on the carrot. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Or should it go side to side? Right, it's a carrot wiener. Oh my gosh. Y'all tell me, why am I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to picture a carrot. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The little, you know, the little lines on it. We doing up and down, or is it this way? Listen, Laura, I'm not knocking it, girl. I'm not knocking it. Right, Crystal? Right? That'd be a good idea. Side to side, this way. Oh, wiener, y'all crazy. Okay, side to side. That's what I kind of was like, wait a minute. Yeah, it would be side to side, because it's a ramp. Diddly dee dee. Okay, so I just got a little bit on my sponge brush. I love doing this with the sponge brush, and it just kind of, I'll show y'all. I'm just putting just some really faint brown lines, and I kind of want the edges to kind of have that brown look, okay? That's it. There we go. Side to side. Thank y'all. Hey, Gina. Thank you. Yes. That's right. Thank you, Marjorie. See, just like that. It just creates a little bit of a, you know what I'm saying? And then the sides. I like to do that little side like that. So, set that over there. Let that dry. And let's do this one. Sometimes y'all, that brain fart's real. The brain fart just goes, whoop, diddle-doop. Okay. Same thing. Let's do it again. Do it again. Y'all, Mason just got home. He was in Panama City Beach, Florida for their college spring break was last week. And then the rest of the schools, Julie, I don't know, are y'all over there in Alabama? Are y'all on next week? I know we are this week. I know, it gives it some depth, you know, and I do like that. I think always in any kind of, you know, craft that you do, if you give some shadowing, it really does give it some good depth. You know, it really does. Hello, Sybil. All right, Julie. Which he did. I told him, I said, Mason, they have spring break so early. It's cold, you know, and he was like, you know, it was sunny, but the wind was still chilly off of that water because the water's still so cold. Plus, it was double red flag all but one day, which, I mean, you're not going to get in unless you don't feel the water, and I'd rather you not get in then anyway. But he did say this time it was different for him because he is the older one now, and though he didn't feel like he was babysitting because he said he's got they're a really good group of guys, he was like, yeah, I just kind of, you know, didn't do all that. Last week, Crystal, okay. Oh, fun. I love Nashville. I'm ready to go back. Oh my gosh, Darlene. That red hair, I love it. And I love his name. I love his name. I think it fits him. I would just maybe, you know, like I told you, R-A-Y. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, it was. Oh my God. Julie, isn't it funny when we get something on our mind like that? You can't help it. Okay, so I have dried this now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start. I'm going to go ahead and put it together just tentatively. Actually, I probably need to just put it together. I'm going to put it together. We're going to see if I can use these. These, again, come with it. These are your little double-sided little dilly-doos. They're not my favorite. See, I never do them right. But they're like a little gummy thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a little, oh, these are real good and sticky. Oh. I probably should have peeled it off. Hold on. What are you doing? Shh. Let's do it like we should, okay? You should. It's just like a little glue, you know, like a glue dot that I don't love them. They're not my favorite. They're definitely like some glue dots though. Okay. Oh, are y'all neighbors? Y'all live close to each other? Okay. Hey, hello, Sybil. How are you? Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Let's peel these little white parts off. Put them on your little project first. Don't do like I did. I mean, unless you just want to have fun with it and try. But see, here's the thing. Once I get it on here, then I really can't get it off. So I do better the way I did it. Okay? Y'all laughed, but seriously. These things do not do me good. Thank you, Sybil. It does look like a puzzle. Marjorie, I know. It's kind of a lot for me because I normally, like I said, I don't wear stuff. I don't like bringing attention to myself like that. And here I am, you know, on the intranet. But I just don't like negative attention, I guess, is the more. So I don't normally wear shirts like this, but this one I thought was cute because, you know, the N is not on there. Whew. I told y'all, these things do not like me. Oh my gosh. Yes. So, Claudine, if I am putting it outside, I probably won't because I'm going to put it by my fireplace. But yes, most certainly, if I was putting it outside, I definitely would. I don't love these things. I told you, I feel like I just need some hot glue. I'm going to use hot glue too. I just don't think that these things are good. I mean, they are. Don't get me wrong. They're super sticky, but they get on my nerves. My very last one I had. Yes, Lori, they are. They are. Right, the new me. That's right. All right, I'm just going to leave just a little hot glue, girl. It don't hurt. Nothing ever hurts like that. All right, let's put this little puzzle piece on. And let's get this on. And then I am going to, I'm going to do a little sanding. Not a ton. I have, you know, my little sanding block over there. It's about had it, but I love it for projects like this. We'll do a little sanding, and then I am going to wax. Wax this because it was on a raw wood surface, and it is chalk paint. Okay. And this one is our chalk paste. I have found that, and this could just be what my thing, you know, something that I've kind of noticed. It may not even be real to y'all, but I've noticed that if I use acrylic paint, it's not as bad as, for some reason, the chalk paint. Now, the paste is not even as bad, but the paint, you know, that Waverly. I'm done. Oh, I'm done. Oh, I have the patience of Job, and bye, it went. There it went, out the door. Woo! So we're going to use hot glue. So, if you want to use hot glue and maybe some E6000 or something like that, that would be good too. Oh, Crystal, I'll show you in just a second. Yes, Sue, you caught me live, girlfriend. What you doing tonight? Oh, no. So make sure to hit exclamation notify. Type it in the comments, exclamation all together, notify, and maybe it'll add you back. Kim, they were making me crazy. Y'all, the other day we were we were at a restaurant, and I don't know what, I don't remember if the song came on or what, but you know, Patsy Cline, Crazy, and I started singing it. And Tyler was like, Mama, stop. People are really going to think you're crazy. And I'm like, so? Just ask me and I'll tell you. I mean, it's not a big deal. Okay, so here is my very well used, I mean, this I did with yellow, very well used sanding sponge. I am going to sand this entire thing, okay, lightly. I am not trying to take off a whole lot of paint. Just a little light sand, okay? Just a little light sand, nothing major. Girl, what you been? What you doing? Alisa, what y'all do today? What y'all do? Y'all have a good relaxing day? I told y'all I didn't empty I had 2 storage buildings with my Amazon stuff in them, and I've sold so much of it because I'm shutting that business down that I didn't need 2 storage units anymore. So I put it all into one, and then I've got room for my craft stuff in part of that storage building because it's climate controlled. So this is it. There we go. There we go. Hey, Christine. How are you? Y'all, if I've already said hey to you, sorry. Y'all, crazy. All right. This is the transfer that I'm using tonight. Okay. This one does say, so it says welcome. It says to our home, to our burrow. And then you get a little greenery right here, okay? So this is the one we're going to use tonight. It does come in a bundle. So everything you see that I'm using, aside from the paints and things like that. So it comes with the leaner itself and a transfer in that bundle. And the cool thing is you can use that transfer on other leaners. You can use it on other leaners. You can use it on other projects. Listen, I have taken... You see this is right here. That is one transfer. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 transfer. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transfers on here. I have been known to take a ruler and cut, and so that I could use them on sideways too. So they're yours, okay? They're your transfers. Do what you want with them. Do what you want. That's true, Michelle. That's true. When I see her come in here, I'm crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I could. Okay, next, y'all, we're going to wax, wax, wax. This is just our, you have been busy all weekend. I'm sure. You're always busy. All right, Crystal, well, here you go, girl. Here it comes. So, I am going to heat up my wax. This is just our, this is our surface wax. It is in the store. So if you click on that link, it'll take you to a cart link, but you can also go and check out everything else. I didn't put this in the cart because I always forget it. Literally. I did put this, but I didn't put, whatever. It's there. Do you put, listen, I do too. I used to always sing it in karaoke. Just because I felt like it really went with me. I felt like it was me, you know. Jim, there's no fire. Calm down. Look, this is not even hot. But Jim, calm down. Jim, I don't want to have to block you. Don't make me block you, Jim. Y'all, I had to fire Jim one time when he worked for me at and then he quit one time I used to own a dumpster company. We owned the huge roll-offs, and I fired him one day. I was like, you know what? You can go home. You can clock out and go home. He's like, clock out? What are you talking? You don't pay me. And then, thank you, Kathy. And then one time, he called me from the truck, and he was like, hey, guess what? I'm not delivering this dumpster. I quit. I said, if you quit, you better not come home. I'm telling you now. Y'all, we got no sense. Crystal, I will block him in a heartbeat. I don't follow my husband either. On his personal page, we are two totally different, opposite humans, and so he's churlish, and I don't follow him. He'll be like, Shonda, did you see my post? And I'm like, I don't follow you. Okay, y'all, this is just our little waxing pads, and you're just going to, I am going to wax up here, even though I'm not going to go all the way up. You're just going to, it doesn't take a lot, okay? It doesn't take a lot. All you're doing is creating a barrier between this painted surface and your transfer. Elisa, girl, come get him. Come get him. Oh, Michelle, whatever. Sometimes I don't love that he's a fireman. He's Safety Jim, we call him around these parts. He's too safe sometimes. I'm like, live it on the edge. Live it. And he's like, not that edge, girl. Girl, what are you doing? Whatever. Wait, what did I say? Churlish, girl. He's churlish. He is churlish as heck. Ridiculous. Pumpkin has everything under control. Okay, y'all, so I did my little waxing. So then I like to do a little heat up again, okay? In case there are any lumpy, clumpy bumpies of wax on here, this just kind of smooths them out, and then I'll buff it. Oh, Jim, is it funny? Okay. Churlish. And cantankerous. Y'all, there's a video out that we always loved. Daughter had her first basketball game and took... Oh my gosh! Christine! fun though. Did they win? Did they win? Elisa, you think they're funny? You would, because you're as churlish as him. Takes one churlish one to be a sister from another mister. Y'all, I swear, those two, they really are. They were separated at birth. They're twins, separated, and even though there's several years between them, I swear they were meant to be brother and sister. They're just alike. Okay, now I'm just buffing off just any kind of residual wax that might be on there. Okay, that's all. Just some residual. Y'all, this alone, I mean, we got a carrot. Okay, we got a carrot. We carroting it up. We definitely. Crystal, listen, I went the other day to Grocery and Show. For all the y'all that don't know, I call Walmart Grocery and a Show because I feel like I pay so much for the groceries that, I need to get a show, and Walmart never, ever, ever lets me down, right? I can go in there and see a show, and for the price of the groceries, you better daggone give me a show, right? So, but here lately, I have been going and doing like this because right now I can't handle a show. Right now, I can't handle it. Right now, I'm in a stage of I'd feel sorry for them. That's just where I'm at right now. So right now, I just gotta maintain, go in, don't look, just don't look, just keep walking. Yeah, Steve, you can see the back. Oh, Karina, girl, I have to go tomorrow too. Elisa, I like to go grocery in the show. So you can do the back too, y'all. I mean, it just has the little, it looks like puzzle pieces, honestly. But you could totally do it. And you know what you could do? You could, if you want to do a bunny side or something like that, you could just take a wide ribbon, okay, that has some Easter, theme on it or whatever. Some black and white would be really cool. And cover that. Just glue it over there and cover it. That's another little thing you could do. Yes, Christine, I agree. I love the app. Oh gosh, Marjorie. Yeah, there's so many wildfires all over the country. It's so bizarre. Like, I really hope that people aren't starting these. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. Crystal, I love it. Julie, girl, I'm not grocery in a show. Okay, it's grocery in a show. Enjoy the show. I just enjoy the show. My favorites are the people that are less than dressed. They're my favorite. They really are my favorite. They are. Okay, I'm going to use Welcome to Our Home. I'm not going to say our burrow. That's just not something I would say. Very cute, but it's not something I would say, so I'm not going to use it. So, Kim, same. I do a lot of delivery just for the sheer convenience, but then I miss going. And I'll tell Jim, I'm like, Jim, I got to go to the groceries. I got to go to Walmart because I need some excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need some excitement in my life. But where I live, I could go to Ingles and get some excitement. That's our local grocery store. I could go to the Dollar General. I mean, today I went to the storage unit and got some excitement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I live close to, Alabama line, and, well, sometimes things get a little wild around these pots. Y'all, I'm just putting some fuzz on this. This is a super sticky, reusable transfer. We call them transfer. They're a Silkscreen Professional Silkscreen stencil, and yes, so that's what. Let me see. I'm not gonna push this down yet. I'm going to make sure I get it straight and then kind of see where I want to put it. So I think I need to go up. We're gonna come over a snip. And then we're going to use this one. Let's see. It is, Burrows. It is, Julie. It's just not something I say. So it's super cute and I love it. But for my house, I'm just going to put home. Not their britches, Lori. Listen, I get on to my Tyler all the time. Tyler's our middle son, and I always say, he's always been like my little old man, even when he was little. And he would always say britches and like the freeway instead of, you know, we say the highway or the expressway. Tyler would say the freeway. I mean, he would say like the oldest things as a child, you know, and I'll be like, okay. But he always says britches. Oh, yeah. Girl, Karina, you're not a kidding. You're right. You're right. Pat, girl, I know. Just turn your head like this. Just turn your head. Turn your head and just keep on walking. That's what I gotta do. Oh gosh, Lori. I'm telling you, I know. Okay, let me make sure. So here's what you have to do. You're going to line these up, and that way you're going to have your very same distance. I lied. Hold on, I lied. What are we doing? Are we trying to throw me off? Hold on. It don't have to be perfect, okay? But I like a little bit of perfection when I'm doing it. Let me see. Let me hold it up. Hey, Jen. Vicki, I have 3 boys. 3 boys. 3 men, but they're my 3 boys. Girl, Gail. Girl, welcome to Georgia. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. So I'm going to have to use that E down here. And I do want to make sure. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this back up. I know that's crazy. It's why I didn't really push it down. I want to make sure that my E is only going to fit on the orange. And it's perfect. So let's put this back up here. So now y'all seeing the concept, okay, how it's working out, how it works. Let me make sure I got it straight again. I think we're good. We are good. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to chalk this in white. Okay, I'm chalking it in white. And then I'm going to use one of my little pouncers. Nothing exciting, Christine. Girl, sometimes you got to look for it. I know. Sometimes I'm in the mood and I'm about to go look. Y'all, I'm going to use one of my pouncers. And I am going to do some... Well, that little pouncer is pitiful. What happened to that pouncer? Let me get a little... That one right there. That was a Walmart pouncer. That was me. That was rude. Okay, I'm going to put polka dots. Black polka dots. Okay, so we're... Mama's doing good. I talked to her today. She's doing good. She is, she doing good. Mama's mama. She was not feeling great. She had a sinus infection and all that everybody's been having. But she's doing good. She's doing much better. Okay, I am going to get my little... I should have already had this out. Hold on. I'm just going to use some black, just some acrylic paint, and I'm going to do some dots. We're going to make some polka dots. Girl, Mary. Elisa, you love some polka dots? Right. That pouncer's over 40. Girl, this pouncer is do. You see it? All of them got that lean to them. Listen, I ain't mad at them for leaning. I like to lean with it. Rock with it. I do like to do that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's kind of hard, you know. I'll be pouncing sideways and make it looking wild. Okay, y'all. I'm going to be using... I got so much stuff around me. And Jim was like, Shonda, what you going to do with all that? I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. That's what I'm going to do with it. You don't worry about it. Oh, here they are. They're in my face. My squeegees, y'all. Okay, let me stir up my white. This is just our bright white paste, y'all. Okay, bright white. And I'm going to take one of our squeegees. I'm going to use one of our small squeegees. I did put the mini squeegee in there, but this is our small squeegee. I know it sounds crazy because it don't look small, but I'm going to use it instead of our mini. just because it'll get finished faster, okay? So, I hope y'all can see it there. Can y'all see it? So, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my squeegee and push that paste through that silk screen, okay? Now, I am going to be pulling it as I go. I'm pretty much going to do one letter, so I'm going to take off my excess. Put your excess back in there. Make sure you don't have any little lines sitting up on your space, and then I'm pulling. I'm going to pull it one letter at a time so that my project is good and crisp. Y'all see that W? It's good and crisp, right? So then just lay it back down. Don't push it down. And then I'm just going to push down where I need to go with my E and keep on going. I keep on going. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, keep on going. And then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to kind of wash my E when I get down at the bottom, because I've got to use that E, okay? So I'll just kind of, I may not have to wash it. We'll see. I would suggest you wash it. If you want to get a good, crisp project, wash your transfer, keep on going, okay? Now remember, you got a little crack in your project, okay, where they meet. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the C too, because I'm right here. Where the two meet, you got a little crack. You might have a little bit of your paste that kind of gets stuck in there. It's okay. It's all right. You can take a Q-tip if you want to, if it bothers you, and just kind of take that out a little bit or thin it out a bit in that crack, and you won't really see it. But I'm fine with it. I'm not really worried about it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so let me put this over here. And then I'm going to use that E again in just a second. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Push it down really well right there where that crack is. Julie, it could possibly get dry. It could possibly dry in the transfer. This is silk screen, so there's little silk screens all in it, and it's chalk paste, and so it dries pretty fast. It's just like, you know, it's chalk in paste form. So if you go ahead and pull it quickly, you know, when you're pretty much finished with it, it releases it onto the surface you're working on instead of drying in that transfer. If it dries in the transfer, excuse me, y'all, got a tickle in my throat. If it dries in the transfer, you will have to pull it up, wash that transfer, lay it back down, and do it again. It's not detrimental, but it's a pain. You know what I mean? It's a pain in the tail end, and nobody wants to have to redo the project. So that's it. That's all it does. Hey, Vicki. How are you? So, Christine, I was going to do black. I was. And then I wanted to do polka dots. So I thought, you know what? If I do the polka dots in the black, that's going to look better than doing, to me, than doing the white, black letters with white polka dots. You see, I think this is going to show up better, to me. I know, Christine. Did you see the shirts, the spring shirts, y'all? She's talking about Lowe's Hardware. I love their shirts. They've got the cutest shirts, and they're only $9.98. You can't beat that, you know. I wear them all summer, all season that I have them. And honestly, I mean, they've done great. Like, they wash well. They fit a bit big. I kind of like them oversized because I wear them with leggings a lot. So I do get an extra large. But before I gained the weight, I would get a large. I could wear the medium, but I would get a large just because I kind of liked them. I like them over the donk, you know. I like them over the donk-a-donk. I think so, too. I think it's really good. Oh, Vicki, I know, girl. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Christine. Listen, but I was going to go with black. I was going to go with black first. And then I was like, well, I want to do polka dots. I don't know why. Polka dots kind of came to me. So I decided, let's do some dots. Okay, I'm going to try to do this. I don't know if it's going to work because It is, I don't know if it might be dried up in here. I hope not. Let's check it out. So here's what I do. I set it over. Let's move the stuff before I get it everywhere. I'm going to use my I gotta see. So it's about an inch down. Okay. So I want to kind of line that up. Then that should work. That should work. I gotta kind of look at it, y'all. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at him. So if I go here, that's about an inch. I think that'll work. Yeah. That'll work. That's to the bottom of that. Y'all, I'm talking to myself. I am. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'm hoping that this goes through because there's paste in it. So we're going to see. Same, Christine. Oh, good night, Crystal. Yes, friend. Okay, so I'm pushing down this. Make sure we are. I think we're good. Hopefully it'll paste through, y'all. Hopefully it'll paste through. Listen, if it don't, I'll just have to take it off, wash it, redo it. I did it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I say it did it. So there was some, I could tell there were some thicker spots. That was the only part that worried me. Let's see if I can get it. All right, I'm just going to use a little paintbrush and do it. It's going to be fine. But I knew, so there were some spots on my transfer that were thicker. And so I kind of had a feeling that it was not going to paste through those spots, but it's okay. I'll show y'all. Hold on, let me get this put back on here so I can take it up and wash it. Okay, and then we're also going to use our home. Okay, let me show y'all, and then I'm going to do it. No, Julie, no, they're not. They're designed. You see that little spot right there? Y'all see that line? But that's okay. I'm just going to paint. Ooh, I'm just going to paint. I'm going to use a paintbrush. They're not. They are designed for the chalk paste. They're designed for the thicker chalk paste. Like, you could not use regular chalk paint with this. Like, you couldn't go and get this and use it. It would be too runny, and it would run behind the transfer, the stencil. So you couldn't do that. But, yeah, it's fairly, I mean, I love them. To me, I don't know, I love them. But no, they're actually fibers. They're actually silk, you know, screening in there, and that's what pushes it onto the surface you're working on. All right, I'm going to make sure all these are good and dry, because I am going to use the polka dots. And then, all I'm going to do then is just use a little bit of that greenery, I think, and just kind of glue it on there and kind of give it a little more depth. Okay. So let me get a little paintbrush. Just a little one. I'll get a little bit. Girl, your paintbrush. That was embarrassing. All right, just going to get a little bit of the white and kind of just go in here, because I'm going to put some polka dots over that, so you won't see it anyway. It's going to be fine, but I don't want it so stark that you see it as well. Because here's the thing. that silk screen gives it a bit of a texture. So you can't take your paintbrush and actually paint, okay? Because that is a smooth line. So you can't just take a paintbrush and then just start painting it. You kind of got to do a little dabbing effect, or you know what I'm saying, like a little bit of a, like I said, a little dabbing effect. And I'm going to put a little bit up here too, because again, when you're using that transfer that's already got some paste in it, you might have some little areas. So just fix your areas, girl, okay? Don't let your bloomers shine. Don't let them shine. All right, so that's that. Let me make sure that little part's dry. And then we're just going to do our polka dots and glue our little fronds on, if you would. Oh, gotta have, oh, Christine, this right here is a little transfer. It says, Hoover Dam, U.S. landmark, established 1935, Nevada, Arizona. Nevada slash, hyphen Arizona. So yeah, it's my damn shirt, from the Hoover Dam. Y'all, I don't think I'm going to use this. I could use, but I'm not going to. I don't want to use it because I want to put that down there, and I think if you push it up more, or you could do it right here, but my W needed to be pushed up more, but I'm okay. I was kind of hesitant whether I wanted to use it or not. I kind of just like the welcome the way it is. I just like this. Okay, so here's what you could finish right here and be totally awesome. Okay, so it's a leaner. You just lean it against whatever. It's just a leaner. So, but here's what I'm going to do. I am going to do some polka dots just with some black. And this is just black acrylic apple barrel. Just a satin quick drying. That's all. Okay, so I'm just going to use one of my little pouncers. And we're going to go with some polka dots, okay? So we'll start up here with our W. And I'm not going to make them perfect. I kind of want them, some of them to not be, how can I explain it? I'm going to show you. I don't care if they're perfect. I want it to be like that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't need to be perfect. Just want some polka dots here and there. Now, I will say it's kind of hard not to have some kind of symmetry to it, just because. But I'm gonna try to stay out of the symmetry. Oh, it's hard to do. I'll do like a little half one there. Hold on. Isn't it cute? I love it. I love some polka dots. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And again, they're not perfect, okay? It's kind of whimsical, kind of, with the way that I did the brown on it stuff too. Kind of gives it a different look. Oh, no, we didn't see any of those this time. I guess I've never seen chipmunks or whatever you're talking about. Never. Every time I've gone. Okay. Like I said, I mean, it's kind of hard because your bigger areas where you're able to do your polka dot on is symmetrical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's making it more symmetrical than I kind of wanted. I didn't want a pattern, but that's easier said than done when the areas you want to do it on are the fatter kind of areas of the transfer. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. All right, let's dry this. We'll put our little fronds on it. And that's it, y'all. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Hold on. What did you do with that one? I don't know. I was trying to be cute. Make a smaller one. And then I don't know what I did. I got wild. Shh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Isn't it cute? I like the polka dots. I like the polka dots. Okay. So as that is drying, I'm going to take some of my Temu. I could. Yes, I could, but I don't want to. But it would be cute. You know, kind of do the little white in those. That would be cute too. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, let me see. Let me get my little snippers here. I think it's cute. Okay, and let me see how this looks. Let's see. Thank y'all. I think it's adorable too. I've been wanting to do this leaner, and I was like, girl, you better hurry up and do it because, you know, I need to give y'all time to get it if you want it for Easter. But to me, I mean, I think that this is perfect for all of spring. It doesn't just have to be Easter because, you know, I mean, I decorate in bunnies all year round. So to me, this would be great right up until summertime. You know, I leave my spring kind of all that out until summer. I had thought about a bow. I really did think about a bow, Michelle. But I don't know. I'm going to put the dirt on the bottom. We're going to put the fronds on. And y'all can let me know. I do have some gorgeous ribbon. But, you know, and even some really cute black and white stripe ribbon for a bow would be cute. We'll see. Let me look at it. That's right. One of a kind, girl. One of a kind. Okay. Let's see how I want to do this. I don't know if the fronds are going to be kind of, you know what? I could do them on the back. We could do them on the back, and that way you don't see the stems. That's kind of what I was thinking anyway was going to happen, which is fine. I think can y'all see that? Kind of hard for y'all to see, isn't it? Hold on. I'm going to pull it down so y'all can kind of see it a little. It's going to be kind of hard. You love it? Isn't it cute? Okay. Can y'all see? I don't know if I love that. I might just leave it like that, y'all. Maybe I'll put a bow on the top. Maybe I will. Just put a small... I don't know if I love that. Hold on, let me grab the black and white stripe and make just a quick bow and see if I like it. Let's mix. Oh, please. Let me see. I got two. Let me bring both of these. Let's see. Let me see. I've got a little check, which would also be cute. You know, a little, this one just doesn't have any wire in it. This one might have the wire. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one is wired. You think a bow? Yeah, I don't love the fronds. So, let me see. Let me see which ones I want. Let me get this out of the way. I kind of like this ribbon. I kind of do. Let me look. Oh, Kim. Good night, girlfriend. Good night, good night. Hope you have a great night. Okay. Let me see if that'll work. Y'all, I am not a hand bow maker. But we're going to try tonight. We're going to try. No, I'm about to grab my bow maker. This is ridiculous. Hold on. I'm going to have to grab my bow maker. I cannot. What do I do with it? Shonda. Hold on. My poor hands don't want to work right. I made one the other night. Yeah, I don't think the fern either, girl. I don't think so either. I'm so glad you caught me live too, girlfriend. Okay, here we go. And I think I'll just do a 4-inch bow. So 4. Let's do a 3-inch. Let's just do a 3-inch. Three-inch bow. And I'm gonna do several little. It is 1030. It is. It's not a two-sided bow. It's not. It's just black on the back. So you will want to, when you put it in your bow maker, you do want to twist it so that you get the good side up, right? So when you put it in your bow maker, you want to push it down, right? So I always push, push, push down, okay? And then I twist it all the way around, and I twist it towards me, and then I come up, again, put it down in my bow maker. And this is an easy bow maker. I got mine off Amazon, so I think it's just easier to use for me. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little, I call them a button loop. Or everybody calls them a button loop. I didn't make that up. And the button loop just simply puts a little loop in the middle so that when you are, it kind of hides your mechanics, you know, kind of hides the mechanics of what you're doing. Easy. And then I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner. Normally I use zip ties. I think I have a black one here. Hold on. Do I have any more black? I think I do somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Normally I use zip ties when I make bows, but a smaller bow like this, I don't mind just to make, just to use some pipe cleaner with it. I think so too, Lori. You know, I kind of was thinking that it would be cute with the stripes, so we'll see. Okay, so also my friend Ashley with 3 Little Greenwoods, she always says, be the boss of your bow. So here we do. We're going to pull this up, and then you're going to hold it tight, okay? You're going to push this down, and then, like I said, normally I would use a zip tie on the bow maker, but with this being small, I'm just going to use this pipe cleaner, okay? So if you do it really tight, just like that, then you're going to have a cute little bow, okay? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. Well, let's get this out of the way. And let's get our little thing back up here. All right. Let me make sure this is, I got some little wet dots up here. Make sure they are dry. Pretty dry. Okay. Yeah, sometimes, Claudine, like on Friday or Saturday nights, I don't mind staying on so late because I do have a lot of people from West Coast or, you know, the Midwest or whatever, Mountain Time even, that watch. So most of the time, because I come on at 9 usually, but I don't mind on the weekends because I think people kind of, you know, they kind of stay up later sometimes unless you got work. I'm sorry if you do. All right, so here's what I've got. Let me look. Let me cut this off. I love this ribbon. This ribbon is a very good quality ribbon. Very good quality. Kind of reminds me of Beetlejuice. I get a Beetlejuice vibe from it. Oh, right, Claudine, you're all behind on your days and stuff, girl, from traveling. Okay, I'm just going to use hot glue. And we're going to see if I like it. We're going to see. Girl, I cannot. I mean, like, I keep trying to get by and I cannot. Let's see. So let's cut this and this. What y'all think? I'm going to hold it up first before I glue it on. We'll see what we think. Let's see if we like it. Do we like the bow? I almost kind of want to put the bow on the O. Is that crazy? Right, it's not school night. I don't know if I love the bow, y'all. Hold on. Bow, yes. We love the bow. Like the bow? Everybody loves the bow? Okay, all right. Let's go with the bow then. Listen, if we don't like it, we'd always just take it off. You know what I'm saying? Just take it off, girl. Okay. You like it, Mary? Okay, good. Okay, everybody likes it. All right, we're going with it. We're going with it. I'm going to hold it on there for a second. And then all I'm going to do to finish this is kind of put some of that paper on the bottom. Like I said, I kind of think that, I think that's what they may have used on the website. If you go to Chalkatour's website and look at this, it kind of looks like that that's what they've used. But I'm not sure, but it kind of does. Okay, you like the bow? Okay. Oh, hold on. Yes, the bow. Okay. It's cute. It is cute. Okay, I see it now. And I like the black and white stripes. I do. All right, last but not least, let's just, all I'm going to do is crumple this paper up. Okay, I am going to make sure, girl, whew, there's so much stuff around here, girl. Let me move some stuff before I have a heart attack. Okay, let's make sure this little bottom part's dry. And then I've just got some brown craft paper that I got in one of my boxes, one of my mini deliveries. Everybody likes them. Okay, perfect. All right, cool. You know, now that it's on there, I kind of, it definitely needed something up there. I'm wondering if, no, Sean, to calm down. You know what I want to do is I want to go and like put some embellishments on it. You know, I want to put some flowers behind it, or not flowers, but some vines, or that's what I want to do. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take some of this paper. I'm going to tear it. Actually, I'm not going to use that one. Hold on. And let me just cut this. It'll be easier to cut it. Something here is going to cut. And we are going to scrunch it. That would be cute too, yes. So I want it to look, the way that they made it look on the website, it looked like mud or dirt. You know what I mean? Like it just, this was popping up through the dirt. So that's kind of what I was thinking that would be cute too. So. Okay, Shonda, that wasn't long enough, Shonda. God. I don't know if I like this or not, but we'll see. We'll see if I like it. Okay. I'm really going to crumple it. Let's see how this looks. It. Yeah, I think I like this. This is going to give it some dimension too that I like. Y'all, I like to have dimension. I like to have substance, you know, if that makes sense, you know, just some, I don't know, I like it. So all I'm going to do is just kind of gather it some, make some little humpy bumpies. That's it. That's all. And then I'll kind of go through, kind of give it some, like I said, a little bit of depth. Make sure all this is kind of pushed down. Glue this down. Hold on. I think it's cute. Y'all, I love, like I said, it looked like dirt to me. And it looked like, oh my gosh, I love this. Okay. Y'all, I am loving it. You see how it gave it a little bit of definition and made it look like that you're in the dirt. The carrot's coming out the dirt, girl. It's coming out the dirt. So, y'all, this is it. This is the leaner, okay? I will tell you, if you decide you want to put this on your porch, I would make sure that it is underneath. I would not put this out in the weather. This wood is the pressed wood. You know, it's kind of that pressed wood. So, if I was you, and if I did have it outside, I would make sure that it was really well out of weather. I would spray it with a polyurethane or something like that, you know, something, you know, to keep it off the elements. In fact, I'll sometimes spray these even if they're in my house. I probably won't just because it's going to be leaning against my fireplace, but I definitely would if I put it outside. So, y'all, this is it, and I think this is cute. The kit is in the description. Just click on that. You can go there. Make sure to, if you want it before Easter, though, hurry up and get it, girl, because it's almost Easter. Day after my birthday is Easter. Lord of mercy. So, I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of y'all's weekend. I'm going back to the, oh, I didn't hit one of the dots. That's okay. I'll get it off. I'm going back to the storage building tomorrow, so I got things to do. But I love y'all. Thank y'all all so much for tuning in. I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.